Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this real, raw, authentic expression of myself, where I'm at, how I'm doing. This has been such a beautiful journey for me to practice, to just express myself and not have to feel like I'm rushing to fit into a short reel or anything, just to really have this raw and unfiltered self-expression. It's so beautiful. So I'm really grateful for this platform, and let's get into it. So yesterday's video, I kind of expressed to you guys that I was in a really low place and I was like really facing a lot. And I realized that there was one area of my life that I had really been leaking energy. And I expressed this before. I am a lover girl. I'm a lover girl. I love love. I don't feel ashamed to express love. I don't feel ashamed to express to someone that I'm interested in them or that I like them. And honestly, it doesn't happen very often. So when I do meet someone and I'm interested in them and I really want them, I am comfortable expressing that and allowing myself to feel love. And over the years, I have gotten myself into different situationships and situations in general, circumstances and situations that have caused me a lot of pain because of my willingness and openness to feel and to express. So I'm going to be very honest. I have been like leaking energy into a situationship in my life. And yesterday, I also made the decision to cut that shit out. And I made a vow to myself that moving forward, there are certain things that I will just never do, because one thing that I am calling into my life within the next couple of months is a really healthy, beautiful relationship. People call them soulmates. I want that divine union. I want my husband. And there is a version of myself that is fully aligned and prepared to receive that type of love. And in order for me to become her, that means that I have to stop making certain decisions. So there's certain vows that I made to myself yesterday that I said, hey, I am not going to do this anymore. And in making those vows, it really, I believe, is shifting something within me that is going to allow me to become a whole new person that's going to be even more ready and aligned with that divine partner and soulmate. So my journey over the past couple of months, I'm not going to say years, let's say over a year now, since I've been single, has been to really get myself to a place of wholeness, where I feel totally complete within myself in all areas, where I understand and know in every cell of my being that I am everything. I don't need anything outside of me. I already am enough. And some of the decisions that I've been making in my life are not lining up with that. And the first decision that I made yesterday is no more situationships. Now, I don't mind entering into a relationship with someone, giving it a try, but in order to protect my energy, there needs to be an understanding or some baseline level of commitment. And it should be a commitment that's easily and openly expressed between myself and that person, because I am not about to do this situationship anymore. It is too risky. It does not protect my energy and my essence, and it takes too much energy from me. Because you remember, at the same time, I'm building a business, yo. I am birthing something really amazing. I am birthing a 300-person event in a very short space of time. That's going to be a repeated event over and over and over. So I need to have a certain amount of energy within myself and magnetism within myself and connectedness with myself in order to create such spaces. And if I am having to worry about what is this person doing, are they gonna text me back, are they gonna message me today, are they gonna come see me, it's too much and it's unnecessary, because we live in a world of 8 billion people. I don't know what percentage of that are men, because I am into men, but a couple billion. We have a couple billion men on the planet, and out of those couple billion men, I'm sure there are quite a few men who are fully capable of communicating, of providing commitment, providing love, and who are not afraid to actually commit to me and give to me what I want. So why would I settle? Why would I settle for breadcrumbs when I deserve the whole bakery, baby? So that's the first thing. No more situationships, because ain't nobody got time for that. We ain't 17 and 16 anymore. Now, the next commitment and promise that I've made to myself is no more chasing. I am not going to text a man if I haven't heard from him in 24 hours. I'm not gonna reach out and be like, hey, how are you? You good? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm not chasing. I'm gonna sit in my throne as the queen that I am, and I am gonna allow myself to be worshipped. I'm gonna allow myself to be chased. I'm gonna allow myself to be pursued, because I am deserving of being pursued. Now, does it mean that I won't reciprocate and I'm gonna play hard to get? Hell no. But I'm not gonna be running behind a man anymore. And you shouldn't either, because you don't deserve that. You know, all of this is once again in alignment with my self-worth, realizing and embodying my self-worth, and taking decisions that are in alignment with knowing how freaking valuable of a woman that I am. And my husband, I'm not going to be chasing him. I'm not going to have to chase him, because he's going to see my worth. He's going to know my value. And naturally, he's going to be a provider man, because that's what I'm calling in. And he's going to want to provide. He's going to want to express his interests and show up and be consistent. So anything that doesn't align with that, I have no more space for in my life. Right. Number 3, what I am no longer doing is giving too much of my power away. Now, in this previous situationship that I had going on in my life, I found myself, not giving as much as I would have in my previous relationship, but I found myself still kind of wanting to nurture and wanting to be there and wanting to just prove my worth, and in this kind of like pick me energy. And it gives me such an ick to even think about it, right? Like, why would I even put myself in that situation? Like, I'm a badass bitch. I'm a badass bitch. I am a queen. I'm an empress, and that is the energy that I am going to stay in. So yeah, I don't need to be in that mode of give. I need to give because I want him to choose me. I want him to commit. So let me give a little more. Stop that shit. We're not doing that anymore. And this is one of the things that I truly believe. Once we make these firm decisions within ourselves, life has no choice but to adjust and adapt. And the temptations are gonna come. Like, people are gonna show up, and you're gonna be in a crossroads where you're gonna have to choose. You're gonna be faced with these crossroads where it's like, okay, am I gonna make the decision I said I was gonna make, or am I gonna just do what I'm used to? So I'm also really preparing myself for those crossroad moments and those moments that I am gonna be faced with over the next while, since I've made these decisions. And I'm gonna choose me. I'm gonna choose me every single time, because I am worth it and I deserve it. And that is really and truly the only way that I will be able to align with that person who also chooses me as well. It's by me choosing myself and understanding that I am so worthy, I'm amazing, I am wonderful, and this is what I wish for you as well. I wish and I desire that you also see your worth, see your value. You don't give your power away. You stand firm and grounded in your true essence. Yesterday, I was looking at a video of myself when I was just a baby. I was 1 year old, and I was just so happy playing with bubbles, and everybody was, holding me, and everybody was playing with me, and I was just doing my thing like a little, whimsical baby, and so happy and wonderful. And I'm like, that's my true essence. That's who I truly am before the world told me that I had to work to receive love, or work to receive attention, or work to receive money, or work to be provided for. That's who I really am. And as I connected with the essence and the energy of that version of myself, or who I was at that 1 year old mark of my life, it really made me realize how far I've strayed from that. How much I've been living with this energy of, I need to prove myself, I need to this and this and this. Like, no mass. So that's where I'm at right now. That's what has come through so strong for me today. And I'm picking myself up. I'm getting myself back together bit by bit every single day. And not only with regards to relationships, because I believe how we do one thing is how it's mirroring in other areas of our life, right? So if in relationships with men, I am allowing myself to receive breadcrumbs and I'm okay with it, that's also happening with my money. That's also happening with my friendships. That's also happening with my family. That's also happening within myself, all around. So for the life that I'm creating, there is no room for that. I hope this inspired you. I hope this gives you the push and the inspiration, or the little reminder to choose yourself, to love yourself. And I'm wishing you a wonderful day. See you tomorrow.